decided to twin turbo my Jeep, and this is what happened right after we got it running. We blew that motor 2 weeks before the biggest event of the year. And for everybody who didn't see our last YouTube video, we pulled that motor apart and found out that basically every part inside was junk.
Make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart, you know what I'm saying?
After that last video dropped, the support we received has been unbelievable. Several people offered their spare motors. Tons of people bought stuff off the website at rates we couldn't keep up with. What happened after that blew our minds.
Summit Racing stepped in and wanted to help us. They made us a killer deal and overnighted forged internals and head studs to make sure that motor never blows again. So Brady hopped on Marketplace, found us a new block, and our buddies at Redline machined, balanced, and assembled that whole motor in 4 days. So me and Kay woke up early today. Well, I guess somewhat early for us. But we gotta drive 2.5 hours down to the machine shop that just built Caleb's new short block. So we're on our way down to go pick it up, and then we gotta bring it up, put it in, and we leave for Trail Hero tomorrow.
Alright, we just pulled up the Redline machine. We're gonna take a look at the new motor. It's done. I am so stoked to see it.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, we have a freaking motor again.
Not just a motor.
Dude.
That's a built motor.
Dude, look at these HB rods in here. Oh my gosh.
Wow. I want to see the pistons here.
You see those puppies?
Oh man.
Oh. That is so sick.
Look at the Summit logo.
Summit Pro Series. Oh my god.
Dude, that is bad to the bone.
Dude, I am so pumped right now. Oh. Oh my gosh, dude. Did you see the vein coming up my forehead there? Dude, that is easily the cleanest machine shop I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, when I was trying to build my motor, or get it built, I was calling around trying to find a decent guy to do it. They're kind of hard to find around Utah. When I found this guy and talked to him and figured out like all the tools he has, all the knowledge he has, I won't go anywhere else.
I am so excited to hear that motor. Just seeing it, like, we have a motor again that's not exploded. I can't thank everybody who has helped us enough. Like Summit Racing and Redline Machine and everybody who bought merch and bought the pistons and bought all that stuff. We literally would be screwed without everybody. I literally couldn't have done this by myself.
6 hours later.
We got the block painted. We got the lifters and trays in. They're all lubed up. There you go. So it's time for head gaskets and heads.
And
And
heads.
then the rest of all the crap that comes with it.
What are you doing? We don't have time for the newspaper.
Well, they're having at the local grocery store enchilada sauces on sale.
Pierce needs that. You don't.
Yeah, we don't need nothing.
I've never had an enchilada that you've made.
Wow. Brand new set of flipping heads because the old ones got ruined.
We decked him with the grinder.
Wow, that was kind of satisfying.
Ford heads.
They better not be. This thing's got to run tonight, Braid. Where's Braid? Oh.
Yeah, this ain't running tonight. I got news.
I'm about to say it. Okay. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Well, I'm not going to sleep until it's running, so whether it's tomorrow morning.
I try to be very optimistic.
No, you don't. What are those, though? Those weren't in the old motor.
Thanks to you guys, we could afford to throw some studs in this motor.
and not have head gasket problems.
Thank you guys. This was the one thing that I told Kate.
This was.
You have to do
That was
these.
Brady's thing.
I don't care about the forged other crap. Put freaking head studs in this thing. So, thank you guys.
You guys made Braid's day.
Oh, that is sick.
So we'll go get the impact with the hex on there and just
Probably the wrong size.
sink them down.
Yeah, and then strip the top out.
Strip the hex out.
That's what we normally do.
You know, at this time of night, you kind of have to just sit and look at the tools for like 5 minutes before you can decide what you are looking for right there.
That's a real, yeah, times like this are real good times to be building a motor.
Yeah, this is the wrong frame of mind to be doing any of this thing.
Push, dude, come on. I'm trying to get a cool shot.
Alright, yeah, this thing's forged. You should be able to handle a drop from this height. Okay, right there. Now we gotta go in.
We can't.
Why?
Unless we cut out your push bar.
Really? Okay. Pressure on the passenger side.
I can't get my foot out.
How about there? Up.
Oh, yep, right. Oh yeah,
Okay,
just
motor's
straight
gotta go-
back.
Motor gotta go down.
Right, beautiful.
Motor's
Beauty.
gotta go down. Right
The
there. Right there.
Oh, who built this piece of
I
junk?
don't know, but I'm getting sick of it. I don't like to do these really tight. I actually like to kind of just get them finger tight and then forget about them. Dude, we're all literally like senile right now.
Round pointy end.
A pointy end?
A round pointy end.
A round pointy end. What the flip does that mean?
Wood punch chisel with a round pointy end.
The round pointy
He's
end.
mad when I don't know what he's talking about.
You better get it right. He'll freaking lose
I'm
it.
gonna go with.
That's a round pointy,
It's
maybe.
round, pointy end. It ain't a chisel.
That's exactly what I needed.
He's putting it up into the threads and pushing the motor mount over. Well, Brad, get the tap ready.
It's a good thing it's an iron block.
Yeah, no kidding. This one won't work because it's bent. Like this one.
I don't even know why we're laughing.
That is hilarious. Will this one work? Cause it's
Yeah, that
less
one's
bent?
fine.
You all need to quit using my stuff.
We tried to explain what was going on that night in the video, but it made no sense. It was 3 in the morning, we all had the giggles, so we called it a night. The next day was spent fighting every single bolt and trying to figure out how it goes back together. It came apart way faster than it went in.
How long did you predict it was going to take to do this? You said 4 hours?
Actually, yeah, I thought like maybe 6.
Yeah, you were off by like a factor
I was
of
off
10.
by like a day. Basically, the Jeep was like 10.3 to 1 compression ratio, and with the new rotating assembly, we dropped it down to like, I think it's like 9.3, 9.4 to 1. It's a lot better for boost, I guess, so we had to change the tune just a little bit for the loss of compression ratio. So we're ready to turn this thing over and see if we can get some oil pressure up here.
There we go.
We got oil to the turbos.
So now all we got to do is tighten those puppies up. Okay, this is the first start of this Jeep. How do you feel?
You know, like every single time you start a Jeep, it just doesn't matter like what the circumstances are. When you start it for the first time, like I'm shaking.
Braid's got a lot of confidence in you because he's got the hose in here.
Yeah.
I got
Braid's feel good about it.
I'm just real grateful again that all the people that helped us out get this thing in here.
This
That
is
means
literally,
seriously the world.
we would not even be, this wouldn't be 3 months, we still wouldn't be.
It holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway.
We're about to hear the sound of freedom.
Forged freedom.
All right, let's hear it.
So the fan was hitting the clamp?
Well, I built it so all this stuff, hey, I had plenty of room before, it touched. So typically we'd like to just self-clearance stuff, but we probably ought to do this right. Something's not right.
Get out of here.
It's not reading something from the.
If I pull this out, is it going to drain oil everywhere?
No. Nope, the oil level's higher than that. So we're pulling a code then.
Yep. Crank shaft positioning. It's just not getting the right signal. We hope that it's not a tooth off, but it's not backfiring.
So Alex is pulling the sensor off to see if maybe some of the paint or something, maybe the sensor was sitting in there weird. I don't really know.
Sensor looks good.
Sensor looks fine. So the idea is to take this Jeep's crankshaft positioning sensor and put it in this Jeep. And hopefully that fixes our problem. Then all we need to do is just get a new crankshaft positioning sensor.
We've been through everything, every wire, every sensor, logged the sensors. Can't get it running for long enough to give us any info. So we gotta go to bed and wait for our wizard friend to wake up. Go ahead and show you guys. It is Sunday, 1:33 a.m. We're tired.
We're supposed to be in St. George right now.
We have like this little teeny sneaking suspicion that it could be very deep in the motor. And if it's the reluctor ring on the crankshaft, we're really done. We've literally exhausted all of our knowledge between all four of us and some very, very smart LS guys, and nobody has seen what is going on with this thing right now. So what we decided to do was pull it out of the garage, and we're gonna try a crank relearn that's supposed to sync up our cam and our crankshafts and hopefully time it right. We're just praying that that's gonna be the problem, because after that, there's nothing else we have not tried other than pull the motor back out to check the mechanical part of it. So computer to sensors to vacuum to everything. We've back probed wires. We've made sure the right voltage is going to everything. I mean, the list hasn't ended. This is 3 days straight on this now. So we're gonna hope that this is our final hope. Here we go.
Honestly, feels kind of good, even though it's running like garbage.
Does it?
Yeah, I just miss it, I just miss this thing running.
I've heard it sound a little bit better than this. Not much.
This is how it normally runs.
This is like a twin turbo V6.
He explained that we're doing a crank cam relearn. That's basically what's going on. This is going to be really scary because we've got to rev the motor to like 5,000 RPM on 6 cylinders. We're going to relearn this and see if that fixes it.
It was literally shooting flames out the exhaust.
Flames? Did you get it on camera?
No. Like 3-foot flames.
No!
Look what was in his exhaust. That came shooting out.
That's the other bell housing bolt.
Is the camera going?
Yeah.
No way! That's what that sound was.
We
Dude! That is sick, actually. Okay, we were up to 5,200.
did it work?
I don't know.
Didn't say
say.
successful. Oh, you didn't press the button
Oh,
yet?
we forgot to hit go. That was just
I'll
the
just
test run.
I'll film the exhaust this time.
Wow, I've never heard it actually like relieve the pressure in the system on just like a free rev, but it did it. It's a good feeling, Lloyd.
That's a special feeling, Lloyd.
I don't know, but I hated that.
That crank cam relearn didn't work, so we took a chance on blowing up the motor for nothing. And after that, we tried everything. We took the harness off, we took every sensor out, we checked all the plugs and wires 3 more times. We were bag probing connectors, we were checking voltage loss, we were checking grounds, and resisting grounds, and resisting all the power. We literally checked everything. And after none of that fixed it or helped or did anything, Brady was 100% sure that his theory was right.
We just caught a glimpse of hope here. We've almost exhausted every single option that we thought of, and the one option that we kind of had in the back of our minds, like, this cannot be the case, but it kind of makes sense, and it's the only thing that we haven't tried yet, and we have a glimmer of hope. What we've got is our crankshaft positioning sensor is riding on our crankshaft that sits in the block like this. As this spins, these little teeth are getting picked up and sending a signal through this crankshaft positioning sensor to our computer, which is supposed to be telling our spark plugs to spark and our fuel to spray. And one of these teeth is just barely out of spec, and we think that one of those teeth is far enough out to where it is not sending the signal through our sensor and telling our injectors to fire.
I don't know if you can see this in here, but we got this crankshaft rigged up with a bunch of feeler gauges, some flat-edged pliers, and we're fixing to bend this tooth back into spec.
You serious?
And if this works, we're gonna do it to one of Caleb's front teeth
Yeah.
and try to get that straight.
If this works, it should literally start up and purr like a kitten. And, I mean, we're talking, I don't know if you can tell how thin that is, but that is 10 thousandths. That is how much one of these teeth has to be bent for this thing not to work. We gotta be pretty accurate, is pretty much what I'm saying. You ready? Okay. It went some. It's still bent out too much. It went.
It's dang close.
Ooh.
That's it.
It's tighter than the rest, but
Go back. Let's go down.
okay. Yes, that's dead on. That's the exact same.
Hey, just keep rotating it.
They think they got it close enough, so we're gonna throw the windage tray back on, the oil pan back on, and see if this puppy fires up.
Braid's feeling good. I've got a pit.
I have no doubt in my mind. This is something that my mind's thought it was the problem the whole time, so I think it got fixed, and I'm ready to go for a ride.
Okay, let's go.
Ready?
Hold up.
Gosh, I don't feel good.
Oh, jeez.
He doesn't put that.
Forgot a fitting.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
We're going for a ride, baby.